Assalamualaikum and a very good day I bid to everyone. We are from Group 3, LPE 2301, Subgroup 12. We'll be presenting our academic interaction and presentation today. Our main topic is about industrial waste and our lecturer is Miss Bazila binti Bahalde. I am Ahmad Akmal Iskandar bin Ahmad Hashim and my matrix number is 211316. With me here today is one Muhammad Izani bin Wan Shafai and his matrix number is 211013. As I said earlier, our main topic is about industrial waste. So, what are we focusing on? We are focusing on the effects of industrial waste that generated by manufacturing and industrial processes to the environment. I will start our presentation with the introduction. What is industrial waste? Industrial waste is the waste that generated by manufacturing or industrial processes. Industrial waste, which may be solid, liquid, or gases held in containers that is divided into hazardous and non-hazardous waste. What is hazardous waste? Hazardous waste is hazardous waste is the waste that releases toxics such as carbon monoxide that can harm us living things, while non-hazardous waste is the waste that are not causing harm to us. This is our first point. The wastes are toxic, ignitable, corrosive, and reactive. The waste can pose dangerous health and environmental consequences. As we are aware of, hazardous waste such as carbon monoxide that release from the industries can cause us breath difficulties to the living things who breathe it in. This will lead us to more dangerous lung diseases as the toxic will infuse into our breathing system. This will lead to more people suffer from this toxic. The waste also contributes to more pollutions to the surrounding. Besides living things such as human and animal, plants also face difficulties caused by this toxic waste. As we all know, plantation undergo photosynthesis in which they absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen. But with the contaminated air, the plant will absorb the toxic and this will lead to their death. The toxic waste will contribute. The toxic will. Sorry, the toxic waste will contribute to the water pollution. This really affect all of the living things because water is the most important need for us. So I will pass this presentation to one Muhammad Izani.
Thank you, Ahmad Ahmad. And now I will explain about the second main point for our topic, which is the high chances of global warming to occur. So based on the National Geographic Society, global warming is the long-term warming of the planet's overall temperature. With the rise in industrial pollution, global warming has been increasing at a steady pace. This would lead to the thinning ozone layers that naturally exposing the land to the sun rays. In other words, the temperature around the globe will rise. Besides, global warming will lead to more natural disasters. This is mean when the melting of glaciers, tsunamis, hurricanes are the few effects of global warming. If the global warming not be prevented, this would lead to the irreversible state of disaster. What I'm trying to say is the warmer temperature over time are changing weather patterns and disrupting the usual balance of nature. This poses many risks to human beings and all other forms of life on Earth. So, to sum up, I would like to recap about the two effects of industrial waste generated by manufacturing and industrial processes on the environment, which are the first one is the waste that are secreted from the industry are toxic, ineligible, corrosive, and reactive. And the second one is the high chances of global warming to occur. In the words of a well-known American author, Aldo Leopold, we abuse land because we regard it as a commodity belonging to us. When we see land as a community to which we belong, we may begin to use it with love and respect. So as a future engineer, we should play our role well by solving this issue so that we can reduce the excessive amount of waste. By doing that, we can make sure that our environment will become better. Well, that brings us to the end of our presentation. Thank you for lending us your ears. It was a pleasure to be part of the presentation today. Well, that's it from us. Thank you very much.